Good morning. I am again here for all of you with food packaging multiple choice questions. This is the third part of my food technology and nutraceutical series. You can watch my previous series by the link given in the description box. When you subscribe my channel, you can also see. In this series, I include most important trending questions which were asked frequently in previous exams. The video is going to be very large. To avoid this, I provide only the questions here. In the next video, I will provide the answers with discussion. No one can stop to secure more and more marks after watching my videos. If you want the questions of any particular topic, you can write in my comment box. If like my videos, then do like, share and subscribe. Let's start the questions of food packaging and branding. The first question is, in the history of packaging of the food industry, which among these was never a material of packaging? The option A, bakelite, B, pottery and vases, C, iron and tin plated steel, D, none of the mentioned. Your answer is none of the mentioned. In this question, we see which among these was never a material of packaging. Means इसमें से कौन कौन से आपके पैकेजिंग मटेरियल नहीं यूज़ होते हैं, जबकि क्या होता है बैकेलाइट, पॉटरी एंड वेसेस, आयरन एंड टिन प्लेटेड स्टील, ये सभी आपके जो है पैकेजिंग मटेरियल में यूज़ किए जाते हैं. द क्वेश्चन सेकेंड, विच ऑफ द गिवन रीजन्स इज नॉट अ वैलिड रीजन फॉर पैकेजिंग ऑफ फूड आइटम्स? ऑप्शन ए, सिक्योरिटी एंड पोर्शन कंट्रोल, बी, मार्केटिंग एंड कन्वीनियंस, सी, प्रोटेक्शन एंड इंफॉर्मेशन ट्रांसमिशन, D, none of the mentioned. Your answer is none of the mentioned. Question third, statement first, secondary packaging is outside the primary packaging so as to group the primarily packed objects. Statement 2, packaging can be arbitrarily classified into primary, secondary and tertiary packaging. The packaging is classified as primary, secondary and tertiary packaging. It's true. The secondary packaging is outside the primary packaging. So this is also true. That's why the option B, true is correct here. Next question, which of the following is incorrect? The option A, packages designed for uniform shipping cannot be loaded into mixed shipping. The option B, waste prevention is the most sought after option and disposal, the least sought after. Option C, shrink wraps is one of the forms of packing used. D, none of the mentioned. Your correct answer is none of the mentioned. Next question, which of the following is a must in food labeling? The option A, name, B, standard specification, C, place of origin, D, all of the mentioned. In the food labeling, the name, standard specification and place of origin is must. So your correct answer is all of the mentioned. The next question, statement first, use by date is mentioned for perishable items and best before date is used to indicate when the item starts decaying or getting spoiled. Statement second, instruction of use need not be necessary unless it is not obvious how to be used. Both of the options are right. So the option B, true is right here. The next question, which of the following need not be in the same vision of field? The option A, product name, B, quantity, C, date mark, D, place of origin. Your right answer is place of origin. Next, it is legal for a label to say this product cures XYZ disease. The option A, true, B, false. The answer is false. Next question, food authenticity means option A, the food should match the description, B, the food should taste good, C, it should be cheap, D, none of the mentioned. The food authenticity means The food should match the description. Next question, which of the following is a form of misdescription? The option A, incorrect origin, B, incorrect quantitative description, C, extending the food, D, all of the mentioned. Right answer is all of the mentioned. Incorrect origin, incorrect quantitative description, extending the food, all of are the form of misdescription. Next question, the activities carried by the company to design and produce a differentiated container for a particular product is classified as option A, packaging, B, labeling, C, warranty, D, guarantee. Your right answer is packaging. Next question, the formal statement by the manufacturer of the product regarding its performance is considered as the option A, packaging, B, labeling, C, warranty, D, guarantee. The right answer is warranty. Using successful brand names to launch a new or modified product in new category is called the option A, multi-branding, B, line extension, C, co-branding, D, brand extension. This is also called as brand extension. The right answer is brand extension. Next question, we can use dash for the equity of the brand name to address segment needs even better. The option A, sub-branding, B, labeling, C, packaging, D, brand bonding, E, brand element. Your right answer is sub-branding. Next question, defines what the brand thinks about the consumer by the consumer. The option A, brand attitude, B, personality, C, brand loyalty, D, brand name. The option A is correct here, brand attitude. Next, increasing number of retailers and wholesalers are creating their own private brand called option A, co-brand, B, brand extension. Next, mega brand, store brand. The right answer is store brand. Next question, helps in identifying the product or brand and describes several things about the product. Option A, labeling, B, packaging, C, store branding, D, supplying. Your right answer is labeling. Labeling helps in identifying the product or brand, which describes several things about the product. Companies use combinations of new technologies like phone, fax, email, internet, etc. to provide option A, customer service, B, product service, C, support service, D, integrating service. The right answer is support service. When a company elaborates its product line beyond its current range is called option A, customer line stretching, B, product line stretching, C, sales line stretching, D, marketing line stretching, E, none of the D. Your right answer is product line stretching. Service marketer used to train employees in the art of interacting with customers to satisfy their needs is known as A, direct marketing, B, indirect marketing, C, interactive marketing, D, brand bonding. The right answer, interactive marketing. Two established brand names of different companies using the name on the same product is called option A, co-branding, B, brand extension, C, mega branding, D, store branding. Here, the two established brand names of different companies using the name of the same product. What? They are using name of the same product. That's why the answer is co-branding. Next, name, signs, symbol, designs, etc. used to identify the goods or services of one seller and to differentiate it from the competition is known as option A, branding, B, co-branding, C, mega branding, D, store branding, E, umbrella branding. The right answer is branding. Next, concept involves the use of a successful brand name to launch new or modify products in a new category or range. The option A, brand bonding, B, brand elements, C, brand extension, D, brand dilution. The right answer is brand extension. Involved weeding out weaker brands and focusing marketing expenditure only on brands that can achieve number one market share positions in their categories? The option A store brand, B mega brand, C co-brand, D sub-brand, E none of these. The right answer is mega brand. Advertising campaign can help to create name recognition, brand knowledge, and maybe even some brand preference. However, brands are not maintained by advertising but by the option A brand bonding, B brand extension, C brand experience, D brand dilution. The right answer is brand experience. Services that cannot be seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before they are bought or called. The option A support service, B brand strategies, C brand tasting, D service intangibility. The right answer is option D service intangibility. Trademark devices that serve to identify and differentiate the brand is called the option A brand bonding, B brand elements, C brand extension, D brand dilution. Your right answer is brand elements. Involves designing and producing the container or wrapper for a product. The option A labeling, B packaging, C store branding, D supplying. Your right answer is packaging. Packaging involves the designing and producing the container or wrapper for a product. Brook Bond offers a wide variety of tea like red label, green label and yellow label are associated with. The option A trademark, B generic brand, C grade labeling, D brand name. This is come under grade labeling. The right answer is C grade labeling. Who said that packaging may be defined as the general group of activities in product planning which involves designing and producing the container or wrapper of the product? Option A Stephen Morse, B Kenneth, C William J Stanton, D Nelson. The option C William J Stanton. Next question means that the customer is willing to pay little more for convenience, appearance and better packaging. The option A company image, B self-service, C consumer affluence, D brand loyalty. The right answer is consumer affluence. What are the advantages of packaging for manufacturers? Option A helps in sales and promotion, B keeps the product safe, C increases the demand, D minimizes the possibility of adulteration, E all of these. All of these are the correct answer because these are the advantages of packaging for manufacturers. Manufacturer sells his product using its own brand called A licensed brand, B co-branding, C manufacturer's brand, D private brand. The right answer is manufacturer's brand. Next question is granted by the patent officers. The option A brand, B label, C trademark, D packaging. Trademark is the right answer because trademark is granted by the patent officers. Which of the following is an example of tertiary packaging? Option A crate of beer bottle, B a packet of dried apricot, C a box of breakfast cereal, D a shrink wrapped pallet of orange juice. The right answer is a shrink wrapped pallet of orange juice. Which of the following packaging materials is chemically inert? Option A glass, B metal, C paper, D plastics. The right answer is glass. Glass is chemically inert for the packaging as a packaging material. Which of the following functions of food packaging does temperature, time indicator cover? In the short form we called as TTI. The option A communication, B containment, C convenience, D protection. The right answer is communication. The importance of food packaging having adequate level of barrier properties is to protect from the environment. Which type of the environment we need? The answer is ambient. Ambient environment is needed to protect the packaging food. Which of the following is an example of migration? A. Bottled water testing like plastic. B. Greasy paper packaging of butter. C. Color of jelly beans onto plastic packaging. D. Citrus oils from orange juice absorbed into LDPE lining. The option A is correct here. Bottled water testing like plastic. Next question, why do PVC and PVDC present incineration problems? The right answer is chlorine content and high chlorine content. Because in the PVC and PVDC, these are the example of your plastic, and when we incinerate it, then the chlorine content and the chlorine gases are arises, which causes the environmental problems. The next question, why is EVOH material used in combination with other plastics in MAP? The right answer is retained MAP gases. EVOH material, it retained the MAP gases. Co-extruded films have less tendency towards delamination as compared to laminated films. The option A true, B false. Co-extruded films always have the less tendency towards delamination as compared to laminated films. That's why this is the true statement. Which of the following plastics is most appropriate for the packing of fresh red meat? The right answer is LDPE. SDPE bottles for packaging of milk are pigmented so as to provide protection against the option A, air, B, light, C, humidity, D, high temperature. The right answer is light. What type of packaging material is being used in the pictorial packing? The answer is intelligent packaging. Which of the following functions of food packaging is fulfilled by aseptic packaging technology? The option A, protection, B, communication, C, containment, D, convenience. The right answer is protection. Next question, what type of active packaging is applicable to fruits? The option A, oxygen absorbers, B, moisture absorbers, C, ethylene absorbers, D, carbon dioxide absorbers. Your right answer is ethylene absorbers. Identify the packaging technology applied for the packaging as shown in the picture. A. Active packaging, B. Aseptic packaging, C. Intelligent packaging, D. Modified atmosphere packaging. Your right answer is intelligent packaging. Which harmful component can be found in PET bottles? A. Lead, B. Phthalates, C. Aluminium, D. Styrene monomers. Your right answer is phthalates. Phthalate is found in the PET bottles. One waste reduction method for glass materials is to reuse and recycle them. The option A true, B false. Your right answer is true. Waste reduction method for glass material is to reuse and recycle them is used. That's why option A is true. Which of the following defects can be found on retort pouches? A. Flex cracks, B. Corner dent, C. Misembossing, D. Acid salt corrosion. The right answer A. Flex cracks. At which temperature should pasteurized milk shelf life samples be kept? ऑप्शन ए -7 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, -11 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, बी 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस, 15 डिग्री सेल्सियस, सी 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस, 35 डिग्री सेल्सियस, डी 30 डिग्री सेल्सियस, 40 डिग्री सेल्सियस। द राइट आंसर इज 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस एंड 15 डिग्री सेल्सियस। इस सीरीज में मैंने केवल आपको सभी क्वेश्चंस ऑब्जेक्टिव करवाए हैं। इसके नेक्स्ट सीरीज में इन सभी क्वेश्चंस को मैं डिस्कस करूंगी। आप मेरे वीडियो को देखते रहें। प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करें। अगर आपको कुछ भी नया जानना है या कोई नई वीडियो आप किसी भी कंटेंट में देखना चाहते हैं तो आप कमेंट करके उसमें जो है लिख सकते हैं। सो प्लीज़